Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As usual, I am your host sellssi, and today we're going to talk about the Ghana Black Star squad that will be named by Coach Otto Addo. The latest on that front, the squad, when it will be announced, the players we should be looking forward to seeing in the squad. Though I've been talking about players that I would include in the squad, there are rumors the majority of the names that went to the African Cup of Nations are what will be maintained. We'll look at the injury list and what Coach Otto Addo is doing about that injury list. We'll look at all that today. We'll also be talking about Afena Gyan, who has been banned and dropped down from the first team of AS Roma. We'll be reading what he did later on. Hey, as usual, subscribe if you have not. Click on the notification bell to get more updates. Before I begin today's video, shout out to StudentTube GH, one of the people that comments a lot on this channel. I promised you a shout out. Here is your shout out, and everyone else I'll be giving a shout out from time to time on the channel. On to Afena Gyan. Before I start talking about the Ghana Black Stars call-up, and Afena Gyan, unfortunately, the young man, so promising a young man, Ghana Black Stars have been trying to call him up. I'm not yet sure if he will make the squad for the World Cup qualifier, but I highly doubt it. But the news is that the forward who missed the Spezia game over the weekend due to injury was later spotted at a nightclub that evening, infuriating the coach and technical staff. And now the 19-year-old made his senior debut under Jose Mourinho in the ongoing Serie A season, scoring 2 goals on his third appearance on November 25th. Now, according to the newspaper Mesero newspaper, Afena Gyan won't be part of the first team for the next few weeks, following his decision to go clubbing. According to the report, Jose Mourinho was left disappointed with the action of the promising forward, has decided to drop the striker to the Primavera team after finding out he had gone clubbing while he was supposed to be recovering. Afena Gyan, due to an injury, he was not available and returned to Trageria, where he lives in the club's boarding school, at late night with 2 of his Primavera teammates, Benjamin Tahirovic and Jean Oliveres. Afena Gyan has already played 12 games for AS Roma, and I think this is a case of youthful exuberance, but he will learn from this. He needs to be more disciplined, and I think Jose Mourinho is teaching him a lesson here. He has been dropped down into from the first team into where he came from in the Primavera, and unfortunate news there or from the front of Afena Gyan. He will learn from this. It's a learning curve. A 19-year-old is bound to make these mistakes, but he should be very careful. He will not get many chances. 25th of March 2022, Ghana will square off with Nigeria in Cape Coast. And Coach Otto Addo, the interim head coach of the Ghana Black Stars, is reported to be analyzing the Nigerian Super Eagles team. Nigeria themselves are set to name their squad next week. And now Otto Addo, according to reports, has finalized the squad, and it will be done next week, the announcement of the squad. And also players will be notified. Usually they are notified 2 weeks before the game, so next week as well the invites will go out to players, and we will know which players have been invited. But not much change is expected from the squad that made it into the African Cup of Nations. Ghana will, however, be without our captain Andre Ayew and Yeni Malachi sports striker Benjamin Tete due to suspension. Ren striker Kamaldeen Sulemana has picked up an injury and could miss the double header. Otto Addo will officially submit his squad to the Ghana Football Association by close of the week. The FA is expected to send invitations to the club 14 days ahead of the tie before players can be released during the international break. The Black Stars technical team will meet the management before officially announcing the squad to the public. And Coach Otto Addo is reported to tell the invited players that they have to be committed to the national team and sacrifice for Ghana. The Dortmund assistant coach has spoken to the players directly, a couple of players he met in Europe when he traveled to the United Kingdom, telling them the importance of sacrificing for the nation. He wants to instill high sense of patriotism ahead of the showdown between Ghana and Nigeria. He wants the players to eschew money-cracy and imbibe the spirit of genuine nationalism in ensuring the four-time African champions secure qualification for the World Cup this year. The first legs are set to take place in the latter part of this month. Ghana will travel to Abuja, and most of the players will be in the squad that went to the African Cup of Nations. Now, with Kamaldeen Sulemana, it's being said that coach Otto Addo will keep him in the squad. It looks like Kamaldeen needs 6 to 8 weeks to recover fully as well. He's looking at that situation closely, but latest reports indicate that Kamaldeen Sulemana will be maintained in the call-up. I don't know how I feel about that right now, because look at what happened in the African Cup of Nations when we took players who were already injured and did not take a part in the games whatsoever, and that cost us, because we could have sent fit players that could have contributed something to the African Cup of Nations tournament for us, and we left that space with players who were injured. That was not right. It was not supposed to be the case. If Kamaldeen Sulemana cannot make it to the first or second leg, I feel he should not be included at all, and that space given out to someone who is fit enough to play for the Ghana Black Stars in the upcoming international game, which is against the Nigerian Super Eagles. And I think we shouldn't make that mistake. Let's learn from our mistake and not repeat it once again. Andre Ayew will not be available. Many people are asking, why is it that a African Cup of Nations game is trying to transfer to the FIFA World Cup playoffs? Well, it is all international football, an African competition, because it's CAF qualification to the World Cup. It's still in that remit, and that is why it is the case, an official CAF game, and he has a suspension, a red card he suffered, and it's likely that he might miss the second leg as well. I'm yet to get clarity on that front, but the first leg for sure, Captain Andre Ayew will not be in there. Last night, Daniel Kofi Tre continued his amazing goal scoring form. 8 goals now. He has the most assists for his club, St. Pauli. I remember the times when people doubted his abilities when he was called up into the Ghana Black Stars and were bashing why we call a Bundesliga 2 player into the Ghana Black Stars team. The Black Stars is bigger than that. It's quite funny for me at times when I think about it. And now I saw a tweet on my timeline talking about how Kofi Tre has to be our main man for set pieces, and Andre Ayew and Jordan Ayew should get out of the way for Kofi Tre to take the set pieces. I think people have a really short memory when you think about it, because it is Andre Ayew's free kicks in this qualifying campaign, especially against Ethiopia, that was able to bring us this far. His goals in the African Cup of Nations, although a poor one, got us a point. And you really find it quite interesting that people are still finding ways to rubbish his contribution to the Ghana Black Stars. Yes, he has his faults. Probably he can improve. He's not the best or the perfect person we want in the squad right now, but you cannot deny his contributions. It's the same thing we did with Baby Jet Asamoah Gyan, and now we wish Asamoah Gyan was in the team. We said Asamoah Gyan is past his prime. Asamoah Gyan should leave the post for Andre Ayew. He has done that, and now we are struggling and want Asamoah Gyan back. We are treading down that same path with respect to Andre Ayew, and we do not even know it yet. We have to be careful. As I said, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. You might regret it. Andre Ayew is still a big part player in the Ghana Black Stars team in my books. His goals are important. He scored in his last game for Al Sadd, 15 goals in 19 appearances for Al Sadd. It's no mean feat. It can't be in the trenches or whatever league. It's still difficult to score. Goal scoring is one of the toughest things to ever do. So let's not downplay our players. Great to see Kofi Tre getting back to great goal scoring form just in time to join the Ghana Black Stars for the World Cup qualifiers. Definitely he will be in the squad, and I'm happy for him. But let's not hype up a player and then bring down another. We can just do hyping of a player and not have it be about bringing down another player. But always set for a goal. Talking about the Ghana versus Nigeria game, it will be a full capacity, but there's a caveat to that at the Cape Coast Sports Stadium. All fans will be allowed in only if they have vaccinated fully. The Ministry of Youth and Sports has released a statement to that effect. Attendance of football fans in the various stadia is stretched out to everyone, and it talks specifically about the President's Cup on 4th of March. All centers, media that's about stadiums in Tamale, Cape Coast, and everywhere else, will have vaccination centers there where fans can be vaccinated. It also talks about the Ghana versus Nigeria game later this month, and every fan will be allowed in if they are fully vaccinated as well. So it is going to be a game we are looking forward to, and fans can fill the Cape Coast Sports Stadium and give your support to the Ghana Black Stars, hoping to see a lot of you over there as well. So that has been it for today, talking about the Ghana Black Star squad, what to expect from the Otto Addo's first call up as interim head coach, Chris Hughton as advisor, technical advisor. We'll see what happens when the squad is named. Nigeria as well will name their squad next week. I'll see you guys in the next one. Let me know your thoughts, what you expect the Black Stars team to be composed of, who expect to be called up into the Ghana Black Stars team. Enjoy your day. Have a great week.